Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and once again, welcome to the Red Zone. Today, we are having a makeup game, Tinora here. The Green Meadows Conference competition is getting a little bit tighter now, with the Aces still unbeaten in the league, but other teams are getting close. So we'll start out with the Tinora Rams, starting at number 5, Amber Schleicher. She's a 5'9" senior. Number 10, Alea Hurt, 5'7" sophomore. Madison Brown, number 23, is a 5'6" junior. Number 24, Sydney Greaser, 5'8", junior. Number 33, Sarah Haynes, 5'5", junior. They are coached by Kyle Teege and come into this game with a 9-8 record, and they are 2-1 in the conference. For Hicksville, starting will be Caitlin Bergman, a 5'11" junior. Number 13, Micah Schrader, is a 5'9" junior. Number 21, Alexis Kearns, he's a 5'8" senior. Addie Bergman, 6'1" senior. And number 24, Harley Schumann, a 5'7" junior. The Aces are coached by Josh Freeze and have a record of 12-3 and are 3-0 in the Green Meadows Conference.
And that's put a big bullseye on their back, Jim.
Yes, it has.
I mean, we've been to a lot of the games here at home, and we've seen people from Tinora in the stands, and we've seen people from Ayersville in the stands. People are watching the Aces. Addison Bergman, of course, you see her name in the paper quite frequently when they do the stats and everything else. We're starting to see Kate, her name appearing in there too.
Yep. Pass down to Schumann. Schrader out on the top. Is Schumann inside to Addie Bergman. Schumann to shoot a 3. Bingo. Micah Schrader with the 3 to open the scoring in the game.
And that's going to be on Kearns.
Oh, yes.
She plays the role of the enforcer out there every now and then.
She is definitely that. Number 23 is Madison Brown for the Rams. Number 10, Hurt. And basket is made down low by number 24, Sydney Greaser. Addie Bergman, the ball. Looks outside. Kate Bergman. Kate Bergman over to Schumann. Down low to Alexis Kearns. Off the glass and no good. And rebound goes to 24, Greaser. 23 is Madison Brown. 33 is Sarah Harris. And she gets travel call.
Good defense from Alexis Kearns, making her take the step. Ball knocked loose.
Brown missed. Ball headed out of bounds. Greaser picks it up. Gives it back to Harris. Brown is in the corner. 24 to Greaser. Outside, no good. Off the rebound, comes up with Alexis Kearns with the ball down to Schumann. Kate Bergman, it's no good. Brown with the ball. Greaser. Sleeser. Inside for 6 is good.
Rams will take a 1-point lead with that, 4-3.
Schrader to Schumann. Across Kate Bergman, down to Addie.
Oh, it's showtime.
Yeah, Addie Bergman with a reverse layup, and it's good. What are you looking for? Oh. Got a second. Greaser with the ball. And the ball is knocked away. It's off her foot, and it'll be Hicksville ball out of bounds. Sanders in the game for Kearns.
All right, back and got the camera refocused. Needed to help
Schrader.
out the
Across the 10-second line. Is it into Schumann? Sanders with the ball inside. Addie down. Oh, a little bit too hot for Kate. And Schrader's pass to Caitlin is not good. And Tinora has the ball, number 5, Schleicher. Turn around in the lane. It's no good. Sanders with the ball.
Oh.
And she is fouled.
Yep. That was a good-looking foul. That
Number 23 picks up the foul.
mighty
Brown.
close to being a clean block.
It's not a good omen.
Yeah, score remains 5-4. The Aces have gotten their fair number of shots, but they haven't got many to drop.
Sanders, good.
Yeah, that's good.
Schleicher with the ball.
For Hicksville, Tinora with the basketball. Sleeser brings it across the timeline. Runs off the screen down the left side of the lane. Now crossover in the middle of the paint. Shot up no good. Greaser with the rebound. Put back no good, but he's blocked by Berkey. But Greaser gets it again. Now Harris with it on the right point. Hands it off to Brown. Brown on with that right baseline. Hands it off to Greaser.
And Kate Bergman comes down with a rebound, quickly down floor. And Schumann puts up a runner, and it's good.
Boy, Addison Bergman on that last series on defense just got the job done underneath there. And
Yes, she had 3 different ways to turn.
yeah.
Had 3 shots on it. Couldn't get one to fall. Schumann
That's it.
aces at 9-4.
Kearns will come back in. Harley will get a breather. And credit the Aces. They've been doing a good job spreading the scoring around so the Rams cannot focus on just 1 or 2 players
Right.
defensively.
And Addie hasn't even put one in.
Jump ball.
And it's going to go their direction. Brown will be inbounding the ball.
Challenge with a purpose other than just trying to get a foul.
That'll be a foul, and that'll be on Kearns.
Yep.
What I'm saying is when they go in there, if they're just lunging it or trying, if they don't get the foul call, then they're turning it over and losing the basketball.
5-point lead. Rams looking to cut into it here with the clock stopped.
Razor's first free throw is good. She will get a second.
Kearns will sit back down with 2 fouls, but she's getting the high five from Coach Freeze because she's done her job.
Greaser's second is good. She's got 4 points on the game.
Deflected, but Schrader
Gets it. Schumann down to Kate Bergman. In and out, but Addie got it, and it's good.
She draws the foul. Addison Bergman will go to the line.
Foul on Breezer, her first, and
It's team foul number 4 on the Rams.
free throw from Bergman is airborne. That one is no good.
Misses, and we're going to have another jump ball.
And it's going to be at Hicksville's end of the floor.
Katie Bergman went after the board.
Kate from outside's no good. Boy, she just has lost it. She's not even hitting the rim.
The long distance shooting has been off so far tonight. Well, with the exception of Micah Schrader,
Yes.
opening the game with a nice clean 3 from the top of the key.
Schleitzer inside. Kate Bergman. Schrader quickly down floor in the corner. Schumann back to Schrader inside to Addie. Oh man,
Not much doubt about that.
nah, they'd take her head off.
23 gonna get the foul.
That's Brown's second.
Yeah, I just like the way Brown afterwards was like, what? What?
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
Oh, come on, man.
It wasn't that bad. Oh. Hurt with the steal. Hurt down the floor. Gives it across. Number 15, Ackerman.
Ackerman makes it an 11-8 game and could make it a 2-point game. She hits the free throw.
Not
Nope.
that time. Schleitzer. There's the Hurt. Gets it knocked away. Sanders out. Schumann.
Schumann, yeah.
Schrader to Kate Bergman. Boy, Kate.
Kate had her pocket picked again.
Protect the ball. Hurt with the ball. Hurt. Ackerman. Hurt. Schleitzer. Puts it up. Rolls good.
Gets the friendly roll. And it's a 1-point game.
11-10 Hicksville. We've got the basketball. Schumann with it on the right wing. Hands it off to Bergman, right baseline. Eddie with the dribble now throws it up top to Schrader, left wing.
Schleitzer with, Sanders with the ball. Schumann to Kate Bergman.
Schumann will take it between the circles as we hit the 1 minute mark. Time remaining in the first quarter. Hicksville with a 1-point lead. Schrader on the right wing. Hands it up top to Schumann. Left wing to Sanders. Sanders will go to the elbow. Kick it out to Schrader. Schrader double dribble.
So after all that, the Aces turn it over on a double dribble call, and Mobley in the game for the Lady Aces. Rams bring it up the floor with under a minute to go in our opening quarter.
Ackerman from outside, it's no good, and number 22 is fouling number 22. Burkholder picked up the foul, committed on Bergman.
That's her first and team foul number 6 on the Rams. So the Aces might be in the bonus for
Wow.
a lot of the second quarter. We'll see.
Sanders.
They're going to whistle her for the travel with 30 seconds exactly left on the clock.
Final 30 seconds of the first. Tinora with the basketball trailing Hicksville by 1.
Here come the Rams. They're down by 1. See if they can take the lead here as the quarter comes to an end.
Burkholder shot in the corner. It's a 2.
Schumann. She's going to draw the foul with 4.6 seconds. Harley Schumann at the line with the Aces down by a point.
Andrews with the foul.
That's number 7, so the Aces will be in the bonus for the entire second quarter. Gets it. Tied at 12. Kate Bergman back in the game. Addison Bergman's going to get a breather.
Rolls.
Gets it. Quickly.
Hurt down floor. Pass across court. No shot. That's the end of the first quarter of play with Hicksville leading the Tinora Rams 13-12.
Fire up some music on the sound system here in the gym, and we'll take a little time between quarters to say a big thank you this Saturday afternoon to our Lady Aces basketball broadcast underwriter, the Jim Schmidt family of automotive dealerships in Hicksville, Ohio, both the Jim Schmidt Chevrolet Buick and Jim Schmidt Ford, along with the Jim Schmidt truck lot, of course. Lend us their underwriting support and help make it possible for us to bring you Lady Aces basketball action here on Hicksville Community Television for the 2017-18 season, for the regular season, and of course when tournament rolls around here and come February, thanks to Jim Schmidt Chevrolet and Jim Schmidt Ford, we'll be able to follow the Varsity Lady Aces on the tournament trail as well. We want to thank them so very much for their continued support. We hope that you will in turn support them. Remember, whenever you see the Lady Aces playing basketball on HIX-TV, it's because of the underwriting support provided by the Jim Schmidt family of automotive dealerships in Hicksville, Ohio. Jim Schmidt Chevrolet Buick, Jim Schmidt Ford, and online at jimschmidtauto.com. 8 minutes on the clock. Aces up by 1, and here we go.
Got Schleicher with the ball. Schleicher gives it Greaser. Harris. Ball goes very short.
Tinora coach sure that somebody made contact with the ball, and the officials disagree.
He said she isn't that weak. Sanders with the ball on the right. Out on top to Schrader, back to Sanders, back to Schrader. Down low to Addy, turns around. Off the rim. Off Sanders, it's going to be Tinora ball.
Substitution is
Brown, Madison Brown back in the game. Hurt will sit down. Harris with the ball. Ackerman baseline. Rebound. Schrader
skied herself to get that one.
shoots from 3, in and out, and good.
Yeah, there we go. 16-12 now for the Lady Aces.
And we have a travel call.
Schumann will get ready to inbounds.
Down to Schumann. Schrader with the ball. Over to Sanders. And Kate back.
Oh,
Lob was too high.
just a little over Addie Bergman's.
She's
Outstretched
6'1",
hand.
not 6'3".
Yeah.
Ackerman has the ball. Now Harris. Greaser. Brown. And she's going to be fouled by
Sanders. Team foul number 4 for the Aces. Sanders' first personal. They'll put Tinora at the line. Nope. Stays 16-12 Aces.
Brown gets her second shot. And it's good.
Timeout on the floor, called by Josh Freese.
30 seconds.
Aces up by a tray now, 16-13. And again, Hicksville in the bonus already, so they'll be shooting whenever they are fouled. And they still have a couple fouls to give before they send the Rams to the line, so it's a little bit of an advantage for Hicksville.
Yeah, I guess.
And so far, balanced scoring from the Aces. They've been spreading it around pretty well, but again, it looks like they've slowed down offensively a little bit. And they've gotten their shots off. They just haven't had much success in getting it through the hoop.
Well, they're not getting second shots very often. You know, rebounding. The Tinora team is 5 girls. You know, they can put 5 out there. They're 5'9".
Bergman strong to the hoop, up and good. I think they needed, I needed that, Jim, just to sort of jumpstart things.
Yeah. That was, initially, it was a great pass out front.
Oh,
Harris
the answer with a 3. So it's back to a 2-point game.
She's from a great basketball family, too.
Addie will draw the foul. 5:35 left in this second quarter. Aces up by 2, and Addison Bergman at the line, shooting. Good. Gets them both. Back to a 4-point lead. It's going to be another one on Sanders. That'll be team foul number 5.
So Hurt will inbound the ball. It is out to Schleicher. Greaser. Bringing it back around. Harris. Ackerman with the ball. Hurt. Greaser from outside is no good. Rebound. Elder. Schrader. In the shed. Looking inside. Sanders. And we're going to have another foul call to keep keep flipping that sucker into Addie, they're going to be called for fouls.
Yep, number 24 picks up her second.
Comes number 22, replace 24 for Colder in for Greaser.
Good.
Second free throw for Bergman. On the way and
No
Goes
good.
off the back of the iron.
Rebounded by Ackerman.
Keep the score 21-16. Aces up by 5.
Schleicher with the ball. Goes left. We have an illegal pick by number 22 for Green or Colder. That's her second.
That's her second.
Schumann down floor.
across the timeline up top to Schrader on the left wing.
Over to Sanders. Outside. No good. Rebound Schumann.
And she's going to step on the baseline, they say. Or nope, is it going to be a whistle? It's going to be a foul? Yeah, it is. So they're going to say that Harley was fouled.
By number 22.
Number 22, her second personal, and that'll put the Aces in the double bonus. Schumann hits that one, and she'll get one more. The Aces will shoot 2 free throws from here on out. And that's 4 minutes and 37 seconds before halftime.
I think that foul might have been on 15.
Yeah, I don't know. They didn't post it. And that one's good for Harley Schumann. She gives Schumann about 7 points, I think.
That gives her 7.
Yeah.
Schleicher. Ball tipped away. Schumann comes up with it. Look down the floor. It's too late now.
Bergman's going to go over the hoop. Doesn't get the roll, but
she got fouled again.
So Bergman's doing her job. She's attacking the bucket, putting up the shots, getting to the free throw line, and she's racking up fouls on the Rams.
And she misses that.
No good, but she'll get another one. Gipple will check in for Sanders. Got that one. That should put Addison in double figures.
Yes, sir. At 10.
24-16, Rams trailing. They got the ball.
Schleicher going to have a foul on Schumann. No. 13. It's Schrader.
It's team foul number 6 on the Lady Aces. High off the glass and no good.
Bergman with the rebound. Ball down the floor. Bergman in the middle. Ball is off of Gipple, out of bounds. Hurt with the ball. It was stolen from her by Schumann.
Knocked away and loose on the floor, scooped up.
Harris with the ball. Brown drives in the lane, in and out, no good. Schrader with the rebound, up the floor. Schumann with the ball on the left wing. Out front, Gepple over to Schrader. And Addy, Gepple.
Boom. Long two. But that's a 10-point lead now for the Lady Aces.
Number 12 with a three. Taylor Brown.
Trades the 2 for the 3. Closes to within 7 and timeout from the Rams bench.
Watchman coming into the game, the long arm girl from the JV game.
She, well, you were saying during the JV game that she's one to watch for the next year or so.
Yes. Yes, she is.
Quick 30-second timeout. Again, Aces are up 26-19. Hicksville's in the double bonus, so whenever the Lady Aces are fouled, they're shooting 2 free throws. And with the next infraction, the Rams will go into the bonus and shoot 1 and 1.
Now, Tinora has a fast lineup in there now. They're shorter.
Try to maybe put together a little bit of a run here and cause some problems with quick hands on defense.
Sanders, Josh to Schumann in the corner. Sanders, Kate from the corner. Bingo.
Boom. Gave her too much time and too good a look.
Yep. Give her that much time.
And
She'll
it's
handle
kind of, good to see Katie Bergman put one in too, because she's been
fouled from behind by Sanders. It's her third.
Mobley getting ready to check in.
Number 22, Burkholder at the line.
Nope.
No good.
Sanders will come out and Mobley will come in for her.
And the second one is no good. Rebound, Kate Bergman. Schrader with the ball. Schumann. Cross court, Mobley. You leave Mobley open, she'll put it in the air.
Yep, she's another one that's got that good three-point eye. Deflected back to the Rams, quickly down the floor.
Hurt just throws one up and it goes in.
Sometimes better to be lucky than good.
Yep. Schumann with the ball. Mobley. Down to Kate Bergman. Not that time.
And Schrader's going to get hacked.
But they call it a jump ball.
And the arrow points to the Rams.
To the Aces.
Okay. They must have flipped the arrow before they...
Oh.
Katie Bergman will take the foul. Minute 20.
Taylor Brown at the line. That's no good.
So far, the Aces haven't had to sweat sending the Rams to the free throw line. That one's good. 22 or 29-22. And another timeout from Coach Josh Freese.
With 1:17 remaining in the first half.
This will be a full 1 minute timeout. The Aces are going to want to finish strong here.
Assistant Coach Weatherhead drawing up the magic book board.
So far the Aces have been doing a pretty good job. First off, they've said they balanced out their offense. We were talking the last time we watched them play, Jim, that they had one of those games where all the scoring was being done by Addison Bergman
And
Schrader, and that would make it too easy for opponents to just focus on shutting the two of them down. So you could almost tell that they had a concerted effort early on in this game to spread the scoring around a little bit. And they've also done a pretty good job of adjusting to the various looks that the Rams have given them defensively. And they've been able to consistently move the ball up and down the floor.
Yeah, on the offense, they move Addie. They move Addie all around because she's been at the high post, been low, and they want to keep being able to give her the ball. Oh, there it goes.
There we go.
There you go, Kate.
Nice follow through. Gets the
Kayla Brown shot was no good. Nice block.
maybe a whistle underneath the bucket.
Kate picked up the foul.
Katie Bergman getting her second personal, I believe.
Yes.
44.4 seconds. Number 15 back in the game for the Rams.
Ackerman, Schleicher at the line.
Misses it. Jump ball.
It always seems to go to Tinora.
Well, I'm going to watch to see if they move the arrow. It should click over to the Aces as soon as they inbounds the ball. And it doesn't.
Schleicher from outside.
Oh.
3 ball.
Yeah, they move the arrow now. 31-25.
Schrader looking around. Mobley in the corner. Over to Kate Bergman down low.
Schumann's going to get the foul. She got body slammed.
And the girl that blocked her got body slammed too.
Get the conservation of momentum.
That's her third, number 22 Burkholder.
14.6 seconds, and Harley Schumann shoots 2. That's the first one. 22 is out, 24 is in for the Lady Rams.
Greaser is in the game now.
And Harley Schumann comes through in the clutch.
7 for 7 at the line.
Ackerman.
No good.
No dice there, yeah.
And that's the end of the first half of play with the Aces on top of the Tinora Rams, 33-29. This is a tight ball game.
Yes, indeed. 8-point advantage, and well, it looks like we're going to have ourselves an entertaining second half based on this. And Jim and I will be back, and we will have all the exciting second half play-by-play coming your way. So stick around right here with us on HIX-TV.
We will be here.
Welcome back to the Red Zone. As we're about a minute and a half away from getting quarter number 3 underway. And in case you're just joining us, halftime of this varsity contest, it's the Lady Aces leading the Tinora Rams, 33-25, 8-point advantage. But really, Jim, That score is kind of deceiving because this could still be easily anybody's game.
Oh, it is. It still is anybody's game. There's no doubt about that. Because it just takes a couple threes and you're back in the ball game here.
And scoring in that first half, I know Addison Bergman got into double figures.
Yes, she has exactly 10. Let's see, 7-9 for Schumann, 6 for Schrader, 5 for Katie Bergman. That's all the aces scoring. Tinora has Sleeser with 7, Hurt with 2, Brown, Taylor Brown with 4, Tristan Ackerman has 2, Grace Burkholder has 2, Madison Brown has 1, and Sydney Greaser has 4, and Sarah Harris has a 3.
And
So they put anybody out there and leave them shoot.
yes, indeed. And really, one other thing I guess that stuck out for me in that first half was that the Aces were hitting their free throws and the Rams were not.
Yeah. And it's big, you know, as well as we've talked about it. Free throws are important. Okay, 8 minutes on the clock, ready to roll. Addie gets the ball, it's back into Schumann. She
Nice
missed the
little
layup.
shot, but yeah.
Greaser, she missed.
She misses on the other end.
Alexis Kearns with the rebound. Schrader with the ball. Hurt on her. Kate Bergman. Addie turns. No good. Kate had the ball and lost it. Brown with the ball. Greaser in the corner.
Thought about the three, but decided against it.
Madison Brown with the ball. Bring it up. Give it to Hurt. Down to Greaser. All to Brown. Harris wanted to shoot. Hurt. Oh, Kate. That's 3 on Kate.
That would be a common foul. Team foul number 1. And the Rams will have the ball out of bounds. Rams get the ball inbounds.
Into Brown. Madison drives right, comes back left. Gives it to Harris. Harris round to the elbow. Shot put up. Good. 5 points for Harris. Schrader up with the ball. Kate Bergman retrieves the loose ball. Schrader. Schumann. Kearns.
Schumann's hands, but she gets it back.
Into Schumann.
Over Addie's head.
Yeah. Just can't get that in the groove yet. Addie blocked the shot. A rebound by Greaser, and Kearns comes down with it. Down to Schumann. We're going to have a travel call.
That little jump step that she took.
A little bit of press by the Aces. Hurt. To Brown. Harris with the ball. She's going to shoot from 3. No good. Rebound Schrader. Down to Schumann. Back to Schrader. To Kate.
Boom.
Schrader with her third 3 of the afternoon.
They'll continue to work on the Rams, and the
Ball.
pressure is going to pay off.
Yep. Off of the Tinora girl's head, out of bounds. Kate will inbound it. Gives it to Addie. Addie, jumper, too low. Kate with the rebound, and she is fouled. .23.
Gets her third. Here we go with Harley Schumann at the line. She's had a good night so far.
Shouldn't have said anything. We shouldn't have.
Jinxed her.
Yep.
Atta girl. Puts her into double figures.
Hurt with the ball. Down floor. Throws it away. Sanders in for Kate Bergman. Kate needs a break. Addie Bergman about traveled. Go Sanders.
She'll draw the foul.
And grieves her and takes her out.
And that'll be 3 on her. So some of the
fouls are starting to accumulate.
Let's say some of the Rams are starting to get into some foul difficulty.
Sanders' first free throw is good.
Makes it an 11-point lead for the Lady Aces.
And it's
that
good.
one's good. Ooh.
Addie got the collision penalty.
So Addison picks up her first. That's kind of nice, not seeing Addie get a personal foul till
Now.
4:53 mark of the third quarter.
Yes. Hurt with the ball. Schleicher. Is it back out? Ackerman. Wow. Way downtown.
Gets the
Harris.
rebound.
Got the
Timeout.
rebound, and we have a timeout called by the Rams. 30 seconds.
Rams head coach. Not the point of the game where you need to get into the desperation, start pulling the trigger from way outside the three-point arc.
There's Mr. TG from Patrick Henry fame. Heck of an athlete over there.
Quick 30-second timeout. Again, the Aces up by a dozen. 39-27. But the Rams, they may be down, but they are not out. They've been playing hard.
Oh, heck, they're not out. That's
Like I
for
said,
sure.
it's like you said, Jimmy, all they have to do is get a hot streak.
Yep.
And
A couple breaks on foul calls and makes a big difference.
off of Kern's leg, Schrader gets there first and shoots it
Schumann.
up.
Down to Addie. Past Sanders. Off her hands. Schleicher picks it up. Down low, and Addie knocks it away. Saved the bucket there. Andrews would have had a good shot at one. Schleicher with the ball. Going baseline. Got it back. He got fouled. Sanders again. That's her fourth. Kate Bergman coming in for her with 4:13 remaining in the third period.
Bergman will check in with 3 personal fouls. That one's good.
Got
That
it.
one's good. Schleicher. Aces get out of the press.
Down to Addie. Turns. Back to Kate. Wow.
Just a little short.
She's really lost her confidence. Ackerman into the lane. 12-footer, no good. Rebound. Andrews.
Rams, Ackerman tried, not quite able to get it under control before falling out of bounds. So the Aces with the ball back, and again, pressure from the Rams.
Yeah, finally got her. Hurt picks up a blocking foul. That's only her first.
Team foul number 3 on the Rams.
No, they got Hurt attached to Schrader now.
Addison's just going to take it to the hoop and draw the foul.
Yes, she did. That Greaser picks up another one. Or no, that was Andrews.
Number 14, yep, that's her third.
No, it's Andrews' third.
Team foul number 4. Addison gets it. Addie's second one is also good. 41-29 now.
12 points for Addie. Ackerman gives it a Schleischer and through to the hoop. Rebound. Kate, and we're on the floor.
That will
It's going to Tinora.
to the Rams. Long inbounds. Ackerman grabs it.
Harris drives left hand, no good. Schumann with the rebound. Schrader with the ball. Kearns in the corner. Kearns around, goes into lane, gives it to Addie. Addie, get it up on the glass. Hurt. Stops, gives it to Harris. Harris from 3. Ackerman.
Loose on the floor.
Schumann
Credit Schumann with the steal.
Go around her, Kearns.
Follow up. There we go. Schumann cleans up.
Ackerman with the ball to Harris. To Schleischer from outside. It's too long. Ackerman with the rebound, knocked away. Harris with a shot, no good, and it's going to be off Tinora, out of bounds. Madison Brown back in the game. Lexi Watchman coming in.
Caitlin Bergman gets it in. And right into a double team.
And we got a foul.
It's going to be on Hurt.
Number 5.
Number 5.
Schleischer, her
It's her
first.
second.
No, we got 2. Good. I'll put it down here.
And that's team foul number 5.
Oh, go, Lexi.
Oh. Kearns draws the foul.
So Watchman picks up her first.
Under 90 seconds to go here in quarter number 3. That's team foul number 6 on the Rams. Boom. First point for Alexis, I believe.
Yes, sir.
Good to see her get her name in the scorebook, too.
nice to see more than 3 names in it.
Yep. Boom.
2 points for her.
45-29.
Madison Brown to Schleicher. In the corner to Hurt. Watchman back out. Schleicher. And Schumann's going to get a foul there.
That'll be number 2 on Harley. And team foul 4 for the Aces.
Madison Brown to inbound it. Gets it out to Schleicher.
Oh, rejected.
Yeah.
But the follow-up will be good.
Greaser, or not Greaser, it's 14. That was Andrews' first points. Inside Addie. Nice move. Finally.
Bucket, and she'll go to the line.
She finally made a good move and got the ball up.
Bergman.
Good.
Boom. 15.
15 points for Addie.
And a 17-point lead now for the Aces.
Klima in for Addie. I didn't realize the game was sliding away. 48-31.
Aces have been red hot, and that
Yeah.
press that they put on against the
Right.
Rams really threw a
Really
monkey
did.
wrench into the gears for Tinora.
And they're forcing shots. Madison Brown to Schleicher. That's no good. She's over and back.
21.8 seconds. Aces will get the ball back here, closing out the third quarter.
Ackerman coming back in. Taylor Brown. Hurt leaves, as does Madison Brown.
Final 20 seconds of the quarter. Hicksville up by 17. Shooting in the backcourt across the timeline. Little crossover to the top of the key. Puts it off the curves up top.
Aces will move it around the perimeter.
So we need a shot.
Schrader.
Nope.
Nope. That'll be out of bounds with 0.4 of a second.
Oh, she rushed that one and didn't even get it on the iron. It's all right.
Rams will be able to inbounds. Nope.
Nothing there. So at the end of 3 quarters, it's 48-31 Hicksville.
So the Aces explode in the third quarter to
That's hard to believe. Tinora scored 2 points that quarter.
so they come from out of nowhere, and so we'll get ready to head into the third quarter with a 17-point advantage for the Lady Aces. Big thank you again to the Jim Schmidt family of automotive dealerships in Hicksville, Ohio, our basketball broadcast underwriters. We remind you again, if you're in the market for a vehicle, brand new, pre-owned, car, truck, van, SUV, stop by, check out the great selection they have on the lots at the Jim Schmidt family of automotive dealerships, Jim Schmidt Chevrolet Buick and Jim Schmidt Ford right here in Hicksville, and of course the Jim Schmidt truck lot. And if you've got a business and you want one of those, you need a van, a truck for your business. Of course, Jim Schmidt is another place to stop for those as well. They've got the customizable work vans and so forth that they can fix you up with on the truck lot. And of course, so you can check out the entire dealer inventory, find out everything you need to know about the Jim Schmidt family of automotive dealerships online at jimschmidtauto.com. I want to thank them for their continued support of our Aces basketball broadcasts here on Hicksville Community Television. The Jim Schmidt family of automotive dealerships in Hicksville, Ohio. Jim Schmidt Chevrolet Buick, Jim Schmidt Ford, and online at jimschmidtauto.com. You know, Jim, it's kind of funny, but it kind of isn't. I think Josh Freese is getting more and more nervous.
Well, yeah.
As we get later in this game.
Sure you do.
The lead is growing, but
But he don't see it that way.
No, coaches are always, they see the game differently, I guess. And again, it shows just how badly they want to keep their league run going here.
Yes. Yeah, they got a couple tough games coming up yet. The game with Wayne Trace will be a war.
Yep. Nope. Stolen by Kearns, out of bounds, stays with the Rams.
Lexi sprayed pretty good today. No, only one mugging.
Yep.
Ackerman to throw it in from the side. Into the back
And they really haven't needed her to step in and
No,
across the timeline.
take care of business.
Back into the hands.
not ready to protect anybody.
Yep. And we've already seen that if anything should start to break Tenora's way, I'm sure we'll see that full court press be reinstituted by the
Yeah.
Aces, because that was,
It was
really
effective.
that was really effective.
Yep.
All alone, up and good.
Caitlin Bergman with a deuce. Schleicher to the hoop, puts it up, no good. And we have a foul, this time 24. Greaser picks up another one.
And that's
It's
going
her
to put,
fourth.
yeah, I'll put Micah Schrader on the line. Team foul number 8.
Wow, that makes a big difference.
Yep, and 4 fouls, like you said, on number 24.
That's true. You got to leave her in there.
Yep. Said at this point, you need to have your frontline players in there. This is the
Way
first
to go,
one.
Lexi.
Kearns clears the board, and she's going to be fouled.
Madison's going to pick up one.
Madison Brown with the third fourth foul.
That's 4 on number 23. So we may see some Lady Rams exiting early here tonight.
Ooh,
And
wow.
so she'll get the next one. That's team foul number 9, too. So after this, the Lady Aces will shoot 2.
Yeah.
20-point lead with Kearns' free throw. That one's no good. Addie Bergman will back off.
20-point lead for Hicksville. 1 minute into the fourth.
Schleicher ball to Brown. Brown from 3. Short. Kearns to Schrader. Hurt, abusing her. Coming down. Madison, or Addie brings it back out. Schrader. Caitlin looks across, gives it to Schumann. Schrader down to Addie. She's going to get hammered again. Number 5, Schleicher. That's her third.
That's her third.
That'll be the third foul on Amber Sleeser.
Comes number 22 in. She's got 3.
The Aces now in the double bonus.
Free throw for Bergman.
Bergman's first one, nothing but net. Strokes it right down. 52-31.
You want to see the difference in this game quickly? Holy smokes.
Bergman with another free throw.
Boom.
There's been a ton of fouls called in this ball game.
90 seconds into the fourth.
Harris from outside gets the 3.
Makes it 53-34.
8 points for Harris.
Mobley.
Passing. Nice passes.
And Bergman's going to get fouled again.
Yep, called a jump ball.
Yep. So possession arrow to the Aces. There you
Yep, got one.
go. Mobley will inbounds. Kearns
Ooh,
gets
go back
her
up.
own.
22. Burkholder's got 4.
It'd be interesting to see how many points the Lady Aces put in from the free throw line here tonight.
That's a lot.
And good. Gets the friendly bounce. Addie Bergman with the putback. Timeout on the floor.
That was a good one.
Bergman, 18 points now. She's in double figures. Harley Schumann in double figures. And
you got
both
Schrader at
and
9.
Katie Bergman, I think, has got 7 or 8.
She's got 7.
Yeah.
Sanders has 3. Gipple even has a bucket. Kearns is at 4.
So we'll have a full 1-minute timeout here. The Aces have 2 timeouts remaining for the remainder of the game. Rams have 3. Again, Tinora, both halves of this game, Jim, they didn't waste a lot of time. And they had the Aces in the bonus shooting 1 and 1.
Yeah.
At the start of the second quarter and the start of the fourth quarter.
Right.
And by halfway through the quarter, the Aces were in the double bonus.
Yep.
And the Aces have only committed 14 fouls, and that was pretty much the same story in the first quarter as well.
Yeah.
So the Aces have.
Yep.
Whether you.
Big difference.
5:58 left in this game.
So we have Harris and Hurt and Schleicher and Taylor Brown, and number 3 is Lexi Watchman on the floor for Tinora.
Hicksville, 6 minutes to go in this one. Hicksville with a 22-point lead on Tinora, 56-34 on that Anchors Exchange Bank scoreboard.
Schleicher into the lane. Addie. Oh, get it in front. Double dribble.
And Harley Schumann manages somehow to contain the ball.
Oh, we have a injury.
Yep. So one of the Rams girls goes down. I think that's Harris.
Oh, I hope not. She's a good ball player.
So Doc Haggerty will
It looks like that's who it is.
have a look at her with coach. And so we'll step aside here for the injury timeout. Jim and I will be back, and we'll resume. Oh, nope, we don't need to step aside. She pops up. So I have to come out for a little bit. Looks like Ackerman's going to check in for her.
She might have had a little bit of a collision.
And with that, the Aces will have the ball out of bounds.
Wow. Mobley.
All loose on the floor. Still loose on
Still
the floor.
loose. That's what I like. I don't like them blowing the whistle. Leave a scrap. Schleicher from outside. Rebound. Addie with another one. Addie's averaging a double-double for the year.
Yep,
She's got 16.4 points a game and 11.1 rebounds per game. Gipple got blocked.
Puts it up and count it.
Oh, that one just rolled over the rim.
Kipple's got a big smile. She gets her name in the book. So that's 4 for her now.
Back to the line.
Sanders will come in for Schrader. And Katie Bergman will come in for Addie Bergman.
Way to go, Gip. 5 points for Gipple. See one thing. Her speed don't keep up with Hurt.
Yep.
Hurt walked right away from her. So Kate Bergman now has 4.
It's team foul number 5 and Hurt at the line.
No good. Kate touches it last.
It's out of bounds. It'll stay with Rams.
Kleeman in the game. Schumann sits down. Ball out. Number 3, Watchman with the lay-in.
59-36.
Mobley with the ball. Mobley.
Knocked away. No good. Put back. No good.
Klima holds it out.
They finally blow the whistle. Sanders was getting pummeled pretty good. Let him play a little bit, but only goes so far.
That's only her second, and she has been fouling all day.
Sanders is good.
Well,
Well, the Rams are probably relieved that she got the foul, too, because she's one of the few that's
yeah.
not in foul trouble. That one's good, too.
Sanders has really come on as a free throw shooter.
60-36. Halfway through fourth quarter.
Klima with a rebound. Sanders over to Kate Bergman. Down underneath to Gipple.
Good.
Another one for the Gip. 7 points for Gipple. Ackerman from outside. It's no good. Mobley touches it out of bounds. 3:34 remaining. Brown, Taylor Brown back in the game. Sarah Andrews in the game for Tinora. Andrews shot put up. Klima with the rebound. Sanders with it down the floor in the corner to Gipple. And we have a hold. Number 12, Brown, Taylor Brown with the foul, her second.
Gipple will go to the line. Misses that one. Kearns will come back into the game for Katie Bergman. Katie gets a nice round of applause from the Hicksville fans.
There you go.
That's good. Taylor Gipple.
Andrews.
Boom. That's
Well,
good for 3.
Taylor Brown, 7 points for her. Ball in the corner to Klima, back out to Kearns. Kearns cross court, Sanders. Sanders drives. Mobley with it. Klima, Sanders.
Another timeout on the Hicksville bench.
30-second timeout with 2:43 remaining in the game.
And that'll leave Josh Freese with 1 timeout for the balance of the game. We want to keep the girls focused and finish strong here.
Yes, sir.
So, well, assuming that the Aces are able to hang on for the win here, Jim, that'll make them 4-0 in the GMC. And that'd be one of 2 undefeated teams.
Yes. We'll pull out the sheet.
Bounce pass down low and stumble out of bounds. They'll say last touched by the Lady Rams. Sanders into Mobley, back to Sanders right away. Toss it back to Tiffany.
Now, Wayne Trace is undefeated in the league.
Oh my.
That's a 2-pointer.
A long 2, but the first points of the night, Tiffany Mobley gets some points
Burkholder off the board. Mobley with the rebound. It's going to go to the wall.
And that's good. So just like that, Mobley with 4.
Yes.
That will
Give the ball to Klima.
Ooh. People go down hard.
Oh.
Ball jumps up. Mobley grabs it. Partially deflected.
She's got tears.
Sanders looks like she might have pulled something. And Kearns is going to be at the free throw line after the timeout called by the Rams bench. So, Jim, you were talking about the Aces and the Raiders going to be the girls' marquee basketball game.
Yeah.
When is that coming up?
Oh, that's week after next, I believe.
Yeah, I don't have the schedule here in front of me, so.
Holgate had 1 loss, and coming into this, Tinora had 1. Maybe they played a game Thursday night because this is a Thursday paper.
Okay.
But they still had 1 loss.
So Aces would be 4-0, and this would drop the Rams to 2-2.
Yeah. So they're theoretically eliminated.
Yeah.
Actually, the only 2 teams that are left are Wayne Trace, Ayersville, and Fairview.
Yep, because after this week wraps up, anybody that's got more than 1 loss is pretty much done as far as the league race is concerned.
Yes. After that, it's all a matter of pride.
Burns hits the free throw. 1:51 left in the game. Make it a 30-point lead for the Lady Aces.
Wow. What an
And
explosion.
if you'd have told me at halftime this was going to be a 31-point
I
advantage, I wouldn't have believed you.
I wouldn't have. So
Kearns will come out.
we have Riley Figgins in the game,
But the junior varsity squad,
more or less on the floor.
the younger players finish this one out.
14, Andrews with a 2-pointer.
70-41. Emily Sanders quickly down the floor.
Over to Mobley, quickly in the air.
Curls it up.
Sanders, and it goes out of bounds. Oh, it's our ball.
Out of bounds by the Rams. 1:30 left.
Geez, this is the most they've scored all year. I think 70 points.
70 points.
Catch up with it.
Overshoots. Mobley rockets it down, and another foul. And Gipple will go to the line.
Taylor Brown, she wasn't real happy about that.
She'll shoot 2, and that's number 4 on number 12. Personal fouls. Boom. Bounces it off the front of the iron, and she'll get 1 more.
You will see them in their next game Tuesday night at Montpelier. Hicksville off until next Thursday, back in the league with a game at Fairview.
Misses them both. And she'll be fouled on the way to the hoop. That's going to be on Sanders.
It's 5.
And that will be all for Emily. She will foul out with 1:14 left in the game. And Emily with 5 points to her credit. Noelle Nuttall come in.
She's far from smiling.
She wanted to. She's a competitor.
Yes,
She makes
is.
the most of her time on the floor.
She has really improved her game from last year.
Second one goes down. 1:14. Nuttall to Mobley, and here we go with the Lady Aces looking to just close this one out. turnover. And a push on Figgins.
You go, why?
And that, with a minute 1 left in the game, puts the Rams into the bonus. So this is the front end. And it goes out of bounds to the Lady Aces. And the Rams are just dropping back now. And Hicksville can walk it up before. And a travel on Noel Nuttall. 49.8 seconds. Up, no good. And finally it goes out of bounds.
Be danged if he was going to blow the whistle.
Going to have a timeout. 30 seconds left in the game. You're down by 28. And this, I think, might be the maintain your composure, girls. And let's just finish this with our heads held high. A full 1 minute timeout. As the Lady Aces look to up their overall record to, what would it be, 13-3 now, Jim? Or 12-3?
14. Then, oh, just a second.
Well, they'll be 4-0 in the GMC
and
13-3 overall. Break huddle. It'll be the Rams ball on the baseline out of bounds with 30.1 seconds left in the game. Hook shot is up and no good. Nuttall grabs the board, stripped away from her. Double team and a foul.
Tinora ball.
Nope, it's going to be a jump ball, I guess. And we're going to have another timeout. And this is one of those times where sometimes I don't understand coaching.
Yes.
Because there's absolutely no way you are going to win this game. And there's absolutely nothing that you can, setting up a play and trying to execute something just to see if you can do it, but you're not facing frontline type competition. You've got the reserves in on the other side, but that's why we're up here with the camera. We're in the headset microphones, Jim. We're not down there on the floor.
Yes.
Rams will have the ball out of bounds, far sideline. Mobley, Klima, Figgins, Gipple, and Nuttall on the floor for the Lady Aces. Down to 10 seconds. Klima grabs the pass. Bounce pass over to Mobley, loose on the floor.
No foul.
Put up.
Klima got the rebound again.
Gets it over to Nuttall, and it's going to go out of bounds.
And that's the end of the ball.
That's the end of the game.
Wow, what a game. That was as tight and exciting game as you're going to
This would be a really good GMC matchup. And in all honesty, like you said, Jim, it got to be halfway through the third quarter, and then it's kind of hard to believe how the Aces had pulled away and put the game away. And give credit to the Tinora Rams. They did not give up. They played hard, and they played well.
Yes, they did.
But again, I think that they just committed too many fouls. They sent the Lady Aces to the free throw line too many times, and the Lady Aces were kind of hot from the free throw line tonight.
Yes, they were. There was no question about that. They had the scoring here for Tinora. They were two of them, or let's see. Lexi Watchman had 2 points and a bucket. Amber Schleicher had 2 buckets and a 3-pointer and 2 free throws for 9. Hurt had 1 field goal for 2. Taylor Brown had 2 threes and 2 free throws. Sarah Andrews had 2 field goals for 4. Tristan Ackerman had 1 field goal for 2. Grace Burkholder had 1 field goal for 2. Madison Brown, 1 free throw. Sydney Greaser had 4 points, field goal, and 2 free throws. And Sarah Harris had 8 points with 2 threes and a field goal. That is the Tinora scoring for a total of 42. For Hicksville, they started out Emily Sanders at 5 all at the free throw line. Caitlin Bergman, a 3 and twos for 7. Taylor Gipple had 3 field goals, 2 free throws for 8. Micah Schrader had 3 field goals for 9. Tiffany Mobley, 2 field goals for 4. Lexi Kearns had 6 free throws. Harley Schumann had 2 field goals and 8 free throws out of 9 for a total of 12 points. And for leading scorer, Addie Bergman, she had 5 field goals and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 free throws for a total of 19 points. I told you before that the big thing in this game was going to be free throws, and it was 7 out of 16 for Tinora, and for Hicksville, 30 out of 40.
Wow. You send your opponent to the free throw line 40 times, even if they just shoot 50%.
Yes.
I mean, that's giving them 20 points. That's going to be tough to overcome. And again, Aces just a great effort, balanced scoring. Again, Addison Bergman, nearly 20 points, double figures for Harley Schumann, and about 3 Lady Aces that were within 2 points from being in double figures themselves. So, again, just a tremendous effort. Josh Freese got to be very pleased. And after this very intense week featuring 2 league games, it'll be kind of nice. I think they have a light week coming up, and they've got a nice long break.
They have one game next Thursday.
Yep, next Thursday, and I think that's going to be on
Fairview,
the road at Fairview. Yeah. So, and then we'll check and see. We'll keep an eye on things, because when it comes to that Wayne Trace game, even if it's a Wayne Trace, I don't know, I may make a phone call and see if we might be able to take our cameras to that one. That one might be kind of a fun game to do, even if it's on the road. But
yeah, you can get up on the second deck.
Yeah, so we'll see what we can work out with that, and then also we'll see if maybe sometime between now and the next time we've got the Lady Aces on the air, we can track down Josh Freese maybe
for another
and get his thoughts as we get ready to head into the home stretch for the regular season.
Yep.
So anyway, we're going to wrap this one up, and we got to thank you once again for tuning by, joining us. A big thank you again to the Jim Schmidt family of automotive dealerships here in Hicksville, Ohio, as again the Lady Aces defeat Tinora to remain undefeated in the Green Meadows Conference for the season. Jim and I are going to wrap it up for now, and we're going to take a bit of a break, but we will be back here, so we invite you to keep your eye on the program guide, because non-conference boys basketball game coming up later tonight here at the Red Zone. Fayette in town to take on the Aces JV and varsity squad. And Jim and I will be covering those for you as well. But until then, we're going to wrap it up once again. Thanks for tuning in. For Jim Seiler, calling the play-by-play, I'm Bill Murphy with Hicksville Community Television, wishing you good night and good sports.